If you've ever had to deal with a roof leak, you know it is a stressful situation. You want it fixed fast before it rains again and mold can start setting in. But experts say acting too fast can lead to even bigger problems. Water dripping from the smoke alarm and bubbles in the ceiling. You don't need a roofer to know this is bad.
Every time it rains in San Diego, we get an influx of calls.
Eric Richardson with Roofing Specialists of San Diego says every time it rains hard in San Diego, he gets flooded with calls, but he only has so many workers. So getting back to everyone takes time, and that's when the trouble starts. Customers rush to get someone out there fast.
They get into a panic, they finally find somebody that answers, and they don't do a bunch of back-end checking. They don't check for their workers' comp, their liability insurances, reviews, because they have a live person ready to solve their issues.
Working for you, we asked Robert for red flags to spot trouble with a roofer. He says pressure to sign something immediately is tip number one. He recommends getting multiple estimates and make sure everything is in writing.
In the scope of work, in the estimate, what type of material, how many square feet, how many lineal feet. If we run into woodwork, do you have a menu that tells me 1x2s, 2x2s, 2x8s, 2x4s, sheets of plywood, broken down per piece, per foot?
The California Contractor State License Board adds you should never pay cash, never pay more than 10% down or $1,000, whichever is less, and don't make a final payment until you are satisfied all contract expectations have been met. Eric also recommends getting references.
Nextdoor, Yelp. Go on Google and simply Google roofing contractor and start to build a list.
Eric understands leaks are stressful. His advice, if you see a bubble in your ceiling, poke a hole to let the water out and keep a bucket underneath, limiting the damage.
If it starts to splash, put a towel in the bucket to minimize the splash. Put a towel under the bucket, move electronics.
One last tip to pass along. Prepare for the rain before it arrives. Get up on your roof, clean out those gutters and the downspouts so that the water doesn't back up there and send it into your home. Reporting from Mission Hills, Steve Price, CBS 8.